Here is your wake-up call for you today. You are the creator of your reality. Everything you're experiencing every day is in your control. You know, the universe isn't controlling you. Your experiences aren't random. You're creating them. And this is what's known as the mirror principle. The mirror principle is simple. Your outer world, your reality, is just mirroring back to you a reflection of who you are. And who you are is your personality. What you think every day, the way you behave, what you're feeling, those beliefs that you have, that's who you are. I once worked with someone who constantly had bad things happening to her. And every week, without fail, she would come into work with some terrible story. Her car broke down. She lost a lot of money. She was super sick. She would even try to call out of work every week. And she would have this attitude that, oh, bad things just happened to me. She was this victim to her reality. And when we do that, when we say our life's controlling us, we have no power over it, life never changes. We keep cycling the same thoughts, cycling the same patterns, cycling the same feelings, and getting the same result. Your life is a standstill. Does this story sound familiar to you? Maybe you know someone like this, who's always a victim to their reality. Bad things always happen to me. I can't catch a break. Or maybe this is you. Maybe it's not exactly like you, but maybe you're stuck in the same cycle of the same thoughts, the same feelings, the same patterns, and so your experiences are staying the same. Hey guys, I'm Dina and welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking the mirror principle. And not just what the mirror principle is, but beyond that, how do you apply the mirror principle to actually change your life? So if you want a better life for yourself, if you want to look into that mirror and see a different version of you, you want to experience a different reality. Maybe you want to see yourself as a wealthy person, or you want to see your dream body, or you just want a better life. In order for you to see that reflection, you are what has to change, your internal world. Because the external world is just reflecting back who you are. And so you're stuck in the current reality you're in because you haven't changed. I hate to break it to you. Or maybe you haven't stuck with your changes enough or long enough for the reflection to change. Okay, so you're following me, you get the mirror principle, we got that down. So now you're probably wondering, well, how do I change my personality? That's very hard to do. I've been this way my whole life, and I've tried to change, or I'm trying to change, but I keep falling back into old habits, back into old patterns, and the changes do not stick. And the reason it's so hard to change your personality, it's so hard to change who you are, is because your core beliefs, who you are, was created when you were a child. So from birth all the way till the age of 7, you are primarily in theta state. And theta state is that hypnotic state where you go into hypnosis. So you are not conscious. You are just being programmed. You are a sponge. You're absorbing your environment. Whatever your parents are telling you or saying to you or teaching you, your teachers, all of your environment is programming who you are. And those early experiences, those form your core beliefs. You are now programmed for the rest of your life. And you didn't have any part in it. You're in that hypnotic state. You are not conscious. So as you get older, you now can change that. But it's deeply embedded in your subconscious. And this is why we get stuck in experiencing the same reality, the same things happening over and over again. Or like my coworker who was like, bad things always happen to me. Because you are programmed at a young age, and then you're stuck in that programming, even though you can change it. But to change it, you have to become conscious of it. And that is the first step. It's to become conscious of who you are, your core beliefs, your personality. So Neville Goddard always says, to create the reality that you want, you act as if it's you now. You get into the feeling state as if it's already happened, as if that's your life right now. So your internal world shifts to the reality of the future you, and then your external world will reflect it back to you. And a lot of the times people ask me, well, how do I believe in a reality I haven't seen yet? How do I know what that feels like? How do I embody that now? And you want to create that emotion. Find ways to create a strong connection to what it will feel like. If you want to buy a dream home, go into your dream home. Go to open houses. Feel it, experience it, create a vivid memory of it. Or if you want to be a wealthy millionaire, start listening to podcasts of millionaires. Get into their mindset. See how they think. Start hanging out with people that are wealthier than you. Find ways to immerse yourself in that world now. Experiences that you have are going to create that strong emotion. And when you have that strong emotion, now it's a memory. And it's so much easier for you to step into that memory, to keep going back into future you, feeling what it feels like. Because now you've felt it, you've experienced it. So the first step is awareness, being conscious and aware of your thoughts, your feelings, your personality, who you are, having that objective view of who you are. Stop being in victim mode. Stop blaming the outside world, people, external events. It's you. Remember, you're the creator of your reality. Life isn't happening to you. Start noticing those negative patterns that are holding you back. And shadow work can really help you open up your mind and see these negative thought patterns, these deep core beliefs that you're unaware of. So once you're aware of your current belief system, you want to change it to your new belief system. What the future you would believe and think and do and say and feel. And you keep repeating those new core beliefs, those new feelings, your new personality. And you can use affirmations, you can use visualization, but the key with both of those is going to be feeling them to be true. When you say an affirmation, don't just say it, feel it. Really sit there and feel what it's like when you say, I am a wealthy millionaire. What does that feel like? The words should have an emotion to them. That's how it's going to stick. That's how it reprograms your subconscious mind. And the same goes for visualization. When you visualize your dream home, try and feel what it feels like to be there right now, walking in the door, seeing your loved one cooking dinner in your beautiful kitchen. Connect to that emotion of freedom. This is your home. What does it feel like? All right, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. I truly hope it was helpful for you and that you remember you are the creator of your reality. The mirror principle is just your external world reflecting your inner world. So focus on your inner world, those thoughts, those feelings, those beliefs. Reprogram your subconscious mind. Start visualizing and living more in the emotions of your future than your past. And before you know it, your entire reality will change. And I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video.